This is what's so curious, is that we knew about the massacres, we've known about previous disappearances, but I don't think anybody understood that this is going on right now with these white vans.
Yeah, it's been 4 years after the war, and Sri Lanka wants everyone to believe that the war is over.
But what is the connection of the white vans, the title indeed of your film?
White vans are basically used by the Sri Lankan state to abduct people who are critical of them, who are against them, and who are into dissent. They just use white vans to abduct them, to take them for inquiries, and there is no news after that.
Do people ever return from disappearance?
There is absolutely no news about people coming back. And it is traumatic to hear stories of people who are constantly in nightmares about their beloved.
Well, the extraordinary thing about your film is that these people live in hopeless hope that in some way they are still alive, that they will come back. But you say there's just no evidence ever to support that.
They live in the thin air between the dead and the disappeared. They have a life instinct. They don't have death instinct. That's a whole inspiration for me to make this film. There is so much of hope in spite of despair. There is waiting, and there is apathy. There is everything, and this whole human sentiment was the base of this whole film.
When a white van picks somebody up, does anybody know how long the person that is abducted survives before they're killed?
Nobody knows what and where. When white vans come to take people for inquiries, most of them already knew that they will never come back. That's a whole story. And even white vans which are not meant for abduction, even at the sight of white vans, children get their nightmares.
Yes, we have that in your film. We actually meet a family whose children say...
Even myself, I was traveling in a white van because you don't have any other go. You need to hire a taxi. But constantly I'm in, terror, like anything can happen anytime. So that's a kind of mindset Rajapakse was instilling in minds of people. It's like they say war is over, but there is constant fear and mistrust and absolute insecurity.
What does it feel like? Is it absolutely without hope? Is everybody defeated by this, or are people rebuilding their lives?
I would say there is no hope. Absolutely no hope. There is an elected provincial government now, but there is no powers to provinces. And LLRC has recommended to come up with the 13th Amendment, but there is no political will. And without the powers, what would the government do?
Do you see, again, till I watched your film, I didn't know that President Rajapakse originally got elected on a ticket of doing something about the country's human rights.
Of course.
Of actually trying to find the disappeared and the rest.
Yeah, of course, in the late 80s, he was a human rights lawyer. And he came to power with the support of families of the disappeared. He has spoken about it in Geneva. Can you believe this? It's extraordinary. And even now, civil society activists report that once in every month, at least 2 people disappear. From 2009, at least 25 journalists are killed. There is no free media in that country. It's absolute authoritarianism.
Could you go back?
I will still apply for visa, and I'll try.
Leena, thank you very much indeed
Thank
for
you.
talking to us.
Thank you.